Welcome back to Secure Steps. My name is Jim Boyd, and today we have a fascinating topic to discuss. We're going to look at the evolving role of school resource officers, or SROs, and their evolving role from just law enforcement to also include mentorship. Now, if you're interested in understanding how SROs have transformed and the impact that they have on students and schools and communities, then stick around. But before we dive in, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I don't want you to miss any of our upcoming videos. With that done, let's get started. So, what are school resource officers? And where did they come from? It actually happens that SROs originated in the 1950s. They came about as a response to concerns about juvenile delinquents in school safety. Imagine that. Juvenile delinquents in the 1950s. They were initially focused on patrolling school premises and enforcing school policies. However, their roles have expanded over time, especially as school shootings and acts of violence became more prevalent. Well, here's where things get interesting. In recent years, it's been documented that there's been a significant shift in how SROs operate. Many SROs have begun taking on the role of mentors and role models. Now, many schools and law enforcement agencies have recognized the potential that SROs can have to foster mutual trust, improve school safety, and even reduce the likelihood of that delinquent behavior. Some SROs have gone beyond their traditional law enforcement duties. We've seen many schools say that the SROs are participating in school activities, teaching drug prevention classes, and even offering guidance and support to students in need. We've heard of an initiative called, or I've heard of an initiative called Policing Through Relationships. It's a program that emphasizes the importance of relationship building and mentorship. There are stories at the National SRO Convention that have been going around of SROs who have positively impacted school climates and the individual student outcomes. For example, I heard that a high school teacher shared how there was this troubled student and they formed a relationship, a friendship with the school's SRO. Ultimately, the student claimed and credited the SRO with helping them graduate and pursue higher education. There was another student in Oregon that let others know that it was the SRO's guidance that helped him turn his life around after an incredibly difficult childhood. Now, these are just a few of many stories. But as exciting as these developments are, not everyone agrees that SROs taking on mentorship roles is a good thing. There are critics that they see the presence of law enforcement officers and think it can contribute to a culture of fear and over-policing, particularly among minority students. Additionally, some critics argue that resources allocated to SRO programs, those same resources might be better spent on hiring more counselors, social workers, mental health professionals, that these folks would be better suited to address the root causes of the student behavioral issues. So there you have it. The evolving role of school resource officers from law enforcement to mentorship. Now, it's clear that the debate over SROs as mentors is far from settled. But at least in my opinion, I think from what I've seen that well-trained, empathetic officers can be a great value to school communities. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, it would mean a lot if you would like and share and leave your thoughts and comments below. Think about it. Do you think SROs should take on mentorship roles? Or should we invest more in other support services for the students? Hey, let's discuss it. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.